What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. We are in the midst of transforming the video game DBZ room to garage shelving. And so this is the process I usually go through. First, we remove all the statues from the shelves. I put multiple statues in the hallway, a bunch here on the ground, so you can just see this cluster. And then we've started to remove the shelves. So the PAX is actually the final one I just need to remove. I removed all 5 stuvas. They're in my main theater room. And before I have to take this apart to remove it, so I'll take it apart here, but I have to take some photos so I can sell it. PAX units are really hard to sell. You have to destroy this back panel to get it out because it's all nailed. So I'm just going to sell it for $5. And then I've put statues here, some in that room, 5 stuvas over here, and I'll leave them there until they're sold. I'll post them up for sale tomorrow morning for probably $5 to $10 each. Sucks they have such horrible resale, but I want them gone ASAP. I can't have them there. Yeah, this is the process I'm going through to go ahead and revamp the collection. I always remove the statues, remove the shelves. And once this is all cleared out, we've vacuumed, fixed all this, then I'll start to build the garage shelf in this room because I can't carry it into this room. So we'll build the garage shelf here, at least the metal parts, the wood I can handle out there. And then we'll do garage shelf there, thinner garage shelf there, and a glass shelf to top it off. And yeah, the glass shelf will probably end about right here, making the entrance a lot better. And I can actually use my light switch, which just fell off. It was smushed by a freaking PAX Stuva unit. So yeah. Oh, look at that. It actually works. Anyways, folks, let's go ahead and start doing this. Alrighty, folks, so it has begun, the building of the shelves. We've built 1 garage shelf so far. Here it is in the corner. So we got to build one other one just like this, and then a thinner one to go along there. And that will do it. So this one will likely be God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn. That is my thinking. Especially since that left part's a little blocked, and Horizon Zero Dawn is only 2 statues. I can have Aloy more like right there, the Stalker, Kratos, Baldur, poster, and sword, just like that. For now, I'm doing the shelves just my standard 36-inch height because I do sit in this chair, while working, and if I'm sitting down, I'll have a perfect direct angle at the statues. I can see the ones down low good. So I'm going to try that, plus it does make the room feel a little bit more open having lower shelves. And you could do posters, props above, sort of like how I had this one. For example, this will be the Devil May Cry, and I'll only do 1 poster above that one right there. But it'll look really good just having just the poster. You can see the poster a lot better. Look how spacious that is, for example. Looks really freaking good. So, yeah. And then this middle one will be Resident Evil 2, and then Devil May Cry at the end. In the middle, probably Bloodborne. And over there will be Last of Us. Last of Us for now, probably eventually move Last of Us in the middle. Just because Last of Us is a zombie game and Resident Evil is zombies. So it actually does make more sense to do Last of Us right here. Last of Us and Uncharted. So over there, we'll do Bloodborne and whatnot. Yeah, all my Neo, Bloodborne, Ghost of Tsushima, and then right here, we're just going to do I might just do a 36-inch wide garage shelf, because that's all I need for those 2. And if I want to do just Broly above, that could work. I just feel like this is making the room feel cluttered. If we do just a small garage shelf there, no middle room glass shelf like this, I can just move this glass shelf over there. I feel like the room's going to feel a lot bigger. And this is the wall where we'll do the taller garage shelves. 3-tiered approach for DBZ. I did share the photo of my Facebook group and DBZ Resin Collectors group. So that will be a 3-tier because of the way it is. It'll be fine. Plus it's next to those shelves, which are also tall. So that one will look really good. It'll probably actually be as tall as the D-Tolf at the end of the day. So as tall as the D-Tolf, 3 tiers, 4 setups, Frieza, Android Cell, Boo, and then the Goku, Vegeta above. Probably just Broly right here with G.I. Joe below. So I think that will work good. So yeah, I do need to set up a 3-tier light system underneath, hide the cables behind, and then once I get that lighting and this garage shelf built, I'll start moving the statues onto the shelves. I want to get everything built first, and then we can go ahead and start moving statues, or at least get this lighting in, and then I can move statues on so I can clear out the ground. All right, let's get to it though. Alrighty, YouTubers, so the room is all set up now. Here is what we have. So we have two 48-inch wide, 24-inch deep garage shelves, and then one 18-inch deep, 48-inch wide, and then one glass curio. And it fits perfectly to the door, doesn't interrupt my walking at all. For now, we've removed these shelves that are normally here, which is a two bestas and a curio. This giant DBZ wall is going to be completely transformed in the next 2 days, and I'll do a video update on that. We got to remove all these stuvas. Oh, 3 of them are heavy too. Remove the stuvas, remove the statues, set up 2 garage shelves. These garage shelves are going to be a multi-tier one, so it's not just this 3 feet tall. It is going to be much taller and have 3 levels. That is the best way to do DBZ, so I could have a Frieza Saga, Android, Cell, Boo, and keep this top level the same. We're going to put a small garage shelf here, 18-inch deep, 36-inch wide. I technically could do 48, but I don't want to. I want to keep this spot not as occupied because it really makes the room feel smaller. So I just want to do a small one. And on that small one, although I may just do a big one, frick. We're going to do Tsume Broly and some video game statues underneath. Likely just do Samus and Nightmare. If we do a big one, we could do Samus, Nightmare, and Snake. But I'm just coming up with ways. So let me go over with what this actually will be. For now, we just put Bloodborne and Neo here, but eventually that will go low. And we'll do Jin Sakai in the middle. Scoot him over, scoot him over. Should be able to fit Jin Sakai right there in the front middle. If for some reason I can't, I'll just have to, put him elsewhere. But for sure I want Neo and Bloodborne together. And then above will be Resident Evil, Leon, and Claire. Right here is God of War, so we're just waiting on Kratos 1/4, which should arrive in the coming weeks. Devil May Cry 5 is complete, not adding anything to that display. It just has the poster there. It looks really good. And then you got Master Chief next to him. For now, we've done the Master Chief helmet underneath and Samus. And also Ninja Gaiden underneath Bruce Lee. I removed all movie statues from this room, more or less. I mean, Warcraft and Bruce Lee. You count it video game and movie more in reality. But everything that was over here is now moved. So I kind of planned a G.I. Joe right here, but I have come up with an idea. So I can actually fit one more video game statue right there as well. Whether it be Lara Croft, Uncharted, Samus, you name it, I can fit 1/4 there as long as I keep Ermac on the desk, like so. I mean, I can put Ermac back down low, or keep him here. He's not really blocking a lot, and he scales pretty decent, so I think that looks pretty cool. So I think I've come to the decision that I'm not going to sell my 1/4 MK9 statues. They look super sick in a garage shelf. Now, I'm not keeping them here, though, because, like I said, that's going to be Bloodborne and Neo. They can't stay here. So there's only one other place we can put it, in the Transformer room. So I was thinking up ways on how we can make this work, because I really do love Mortal Kombat 9. It's what really got me into Mortal Kombat, like, freaking religiously. I played MK Trilogy and all the other MKs a lot, and I loved them, but MK9 is what really grew me. Now, I'm still selling the bus. I've already sold Scorpion. We still have Sub-Zero to sell at 600 shipped. But here's my idea, folks. So I've measured it, and it will fit. But you know my Alien and Predator wall? That exact width is the same width of this back wall. So we can basically fit 2 big garage shelves, 1 thin garage shelf. So we can do 1 big garage shelf here, a smaller garage shelf here, really just hosting Shockwave and a little bit of Optimus, and and another big garage shelf here holding Ironhide, Bumblebee, and the rest of Optimus. So a garage shelf will allow way more statues than, like, this would be a garage shelf. All I have right now is Scorpion and Sub-Zero. These bases are tiny on the classics. I could fit in a garage shelf, the big one, alone, 6 classic statues, at least. So, for example, I could put all 4 ninjas and the 2 girls, and potentially even Kentaro in the big garage shelf. In the smaller, we could do the 3 cyborgs. For example, I could even do the cyborgs and Kentaro, likely, or the cyborgs and the girls. You know, I could do Kentaro and the 4 ninjas. I'd figure it out, but I am 100% confident I could fit all of them within the 2 garage shelves, leaving a 3rd garage shelf for Mortal Kombat 9. That display you saw would go right there. Technically, I could also put it right here. But I think because I have the classic here, it's better to do classic, transition into MK9. Then we would have a 48-inch wide, 24-inch deep garage shelf there, and I would put the 4 Ninja Turtles connected. Now, connected, they fit width-wise. Depth-wise, it's about 28 inches. So I'd have the shelf slightly forward, and behind that is a closet with some shelves. I would just have the back of Leonardo or Donatello's base going into the closet. But I would be able to fit all 4 ninjas. I could not fit Master Splinter. He's the oddball. And then we'd have 2 smaller garage shelves here, because that's pretty much the exact length of this. So 2 smaller garage shelves, just like the hallway. 1 Transformers, the other G.I. Joe. I'd actually do G.I. Joe here, Transformers there. Because I really would like to do G.I. Joe in this room. I think it goes way better. You know, same, like, you know, it's made by the same people who do Transformers, more or less. Same makers, I believe, Hasbro. Correct me if I'm wrong, but to me, I kind of view them as the same universe. Same with Ninja Turtles. I feel like it fits much better, and I really want to do G.I. Joe in here, not in my DBZ, you know, video game room. It doesn't really fit there. It looks good, but I think it fits way better in here, and the 2 G.I. Joe fit really good on a garage shelf. I could probably even just do Splinter, then G.I. Joe, then the 2 Transformers, and call it a day, and the room would be done. Now, there's definitely some huge advantages to doing garage shelving in here, outside of adding basically 2 lines. All these Transformer statues are going to be a lot taller. This is only about 25, maybe 26 inches off the ground. We'd be going to 3 feet. So all of these would be looking me straight in the face, plus it'd all be one level. No, you know, I hate that, to be honest. I really hate that. I'd like it to be all one level. I think it looks substantially better. So I could even as well potentially do Grimlock down low with him. That way I could keep him up top and put him right there and have him at the end. I would consider that as well. You know, Grimlock would fit down low, and he looks good down low. And he'd go really good with him, Drift, because I'd like to keep the OG line together and then just have him right there. So switch these 2, him down low with him, and then those 2 together on the other shelf, more or less. That could look really freaking good. So it cost about $300, $350 in garage shelves and supplies to complete the Transformer statue room and some other things. So I got the items in my cart right now at Walmart. You know, because I need multiple garage shelves. I got to do triple wood for this guy. Most of this is pretty easy to move. The only thing that's a complete pain in the butt is Shockwave. You know, he is just one that I don't want to have to take him apart. I'll have to see if maybe, you know, like I could slide him down, put the garage shelf there, and then see if maybe my brother could help me lift him and put him on the garage shelf. Because that would be the best scenario, is not taking apart Shockwave, because he just weighs over 100 pounds. Every other Transformers I can handle no problemo, but he is impossible to lift by yourself. I mean, I can lift 100 pounds, don't get me wrong. I can bench 400, I can curl 100, but it's super awkward. He's 3 feet wide, 3 feet deep, 3 feet tall. So it's just super awkward trying to lift something like that. You know, it's not just the weight, it's the awkwardness, getting my hands around it. You know, and plus it's, in reality, I view this as like a $6,000 statue to me. That's how much I value this. Even though I only paid $3,000, I value this at $6,000 now. That's what I consider its resale value, double. But I think this is a solid idea. One, to keep MK9 because it's been really bugging me lately selling them. I don't mind selling the busts, you know, just because I already have a Scorpion and Sub-Zero bust, but selling the 1/4 really bugs me. And I'd really like to keep them, but this is the best place to put it, not in that video game room, even though it looks really good where it's at right now. I need that space for, you know, Prime 1 statues. So, yeah. So I'm going to make a separate video regarding some additional sales I'll be doing. But for now, I did want to give you guys this update. Yeah, as you can see, you know, I mean, it's not a ton of space, obviously, to walk in, but I can fit in fine. I just don't want to put tons of shelving right here. I want this more spacious because it fills, you know, the room feels a lot more spacious. Plus, right now, I have this super forward. It'll be completely flush against the wall. And this wall will look a lot better in the next video I show you guys. It's going to look real clean. You guys are going to freaking love it. I'll probably have the top of the shelf to about maybe right there. I think I could get away with that. Just the top of this poster. Because I don't need more than like maybe 30 inches on the bottom shelf and 27 or 28 inches on the top shelf. No, because I want at least 3 inches above the tallest statue. So Piccolo will be the tallest statue here. Prime 1 Goku will be the tallest statue here. So Prime 1 Goku is like 25 inches. Piccolo, I think, is 26 inches. Nice thing is, doing a garage shelf, I'll have space actually to display his cape. The back cape, like if I want him throwing it. Because where he was in a Stuva, you're super limited. It's very tight. On a garage shelf, it's much more open. You can display statues much more properly. You know, like on Bloodborne, I could display that tall part, which before in my Stuva, I couldn't. And I really like that. It adds a lot to the statue. Anyways, folks, this is the update to the video game wall. It's a lot of work to do this. Plus, I'm obviously losing a ton of money on the shelving. I'll probably just have to give a lot of them away because nobody's buying them for $5. So I'll probably just take them outside and say, come get them. They're free. Because I don't want to keep them there in my main theater room. And tomorrow, I'm going to have to start moving these out. So tomorrow, I'm going to take those shelves out and start taking these ones out so I can start building the garage shelf here. You know, I can build a garage shelf here tomorrow, and then the next garage shelf I could build here. And then I'm going to place an order for the Transformer one and get that done. I just want to get it all over with. The only question is this right here, this Zelda shelf. Now, this shelf works really good because it blocks the closet, but it is white and everything else is black. It does look really good. Now, I could probably gain a little bit of width. I need to be able to display that up there because I really like that. So I'd have to do like a 3-tiered and have a top ceiling garage shelf. And I just don't know if it's worth all of that. I think it's probably best to just keep this as is because I really like this display. It fits, it looks good. So I don't know if I'm going to change this one, to be honest. I just, there's no point in me, besides there's not really a perfect garage shelf that even fits this. You know, I could probably do a 30-inch wide one. Now, because this is a 29-inch wide packs, I could do a 24 inches deep. I mean, to be honest, I'd need 24 because of the way this is done. So 30 inches wide, 24 inches deep, 72 inches tall. That's about the only way I could think of it. So I might do it just to have everything completely the same. Because this actually would be the final piece in the collection. That's not either a glass shelf, a Maji case, or a garage shelf. You know, outside those little pillars, but we're not counting that. And then I could also even put something in the background to block the closet, like a curtain. Similar to the Transformer room. But overall, I do think this is for the best of the collection. I think it is best to just keep MK9, because I just love it so much. But there are other statues I'm definitely going to be selling here very soon. I'll be advising a lot of movie old school statues. I really just don't fit my collection, don't have space, and so unfortunately they have to go. I'm trying to decide which ones. I have already sold my Avatar statues. You know, I think the main reason I sold them is they're not truly 1/4 scale, and I just don't have a good spot for it. So I don't want off-scaled stuff. I want stuff to match and be scaled. So maybe if Prime One does some 1/4 in the future, I'd consider it. But for now, Sideshow is being shipped off tomorrow. I will be selling Hellboy, Medusa, Perseus, likely Harry Potter, Indiana Jones. So if any of those are interests, message me. Otherwise, I'll make an official post on pricing and everything in the next few days probably. Anyways, folks, that is it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions below. Hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.